थोड़ा आवाज कम कर। Da 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 da. Done. We are live, audio, video, everything is fine. So, hello. You can see market is having one good green candle, maybe an ITC candle. Cool. Let's go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the brand new live stream of Cheesy Bit, hosted by your none other than Yash Pawar. Okay, so what is this for all those new people? I just want to give you a quick bite of this channel. This is a one pit stop for everything related to the crypto world. Okay, so most of you, the beginner, the people who come who don't know regarding anything about the crypto world and any of this thing, that is totally fine. Why it is fine? Because me, the Yash Pawar, has created one whole roadmap for you. I've become more than a teacher, more than all those things. I became more your friend, a tourist guide for you to take you on this crypto world, where I've taken you to a different types of world of the crypto, starting from the basics of the trading, the fundamentals of crypto, and all those things. You can find out everything on this chart, on this channel. Other than this thing, one thing which you need to focus on, that right now we are doing the live trading. But if people enters this platform, doesn't know anything about trading, please, I would request you that you continue the stream, you watch us, like what kind of things we are teaching you, what kind of things we are like telling you about the strategies, how it works, it is even working or not, and every of those things. And after that, I suggest you to go back on our channel and go and start from the beginning, because starting from the zero is the most important step for all of you people. If you just entered and skip all those beginning lessons and enter in the advanced, trust me, there is nothing gonna go over here, and you may be having the, they say, there is a saying that incomplete knowledge is more dangerous than the like no knowledge, right? So I suggest you all the people that to please go, like the new people, they need to understand that we have created a roadmap for you, where we started from the zero, and right now, like a scratch, complete scratch, the people who don't know anything about the crypto world, people who don't know anything about the trading, how it is done, how it is, what are the factors in it, what we need to understand, what we don't need to understand, because there are, everything has so many of those stuffs. Like they say, there are noises, there are other stuffs, even the candle, when you see, there are not just complete green set, complete red set. There in between, we can see different candles coming up with different sizes, different things. They're basically a noise. If you talk about an uptrend, in an uptrend, if there is a one big red candle, that is nothing but a noise. Like it should not be there, but it is there. So there are everything which you want to learn in this whole world. There might be some things which is there, you don't want to interact with it. If you want, you can. If you don't want, it is totally fine. So eradicating, eliminating every of those noises, and I have created the perfect roadmap for all of you people, telling you only those things which you need to know, which can be useful, and nothing else. So first I started with the candles, telling you about the candles, because understanding candles helps you a lot to understand market. At the end, whenever you are doing trading, either in the crypto, either in the stock, either in the indices, either in the commodities, you need to understand this chart. It is called chart. The chart is a like complications of bars, green bars, red bars, strategies, indicators, tools, and so on. So everything you need to understand for market, you need to get familiar with all those things which I mentioned. And all those things which I mentioned is already on this platform. So I would love all of you people to request that if you are new on this platform, please go and check out all those roadmaps so you can be in the same level, because we are not going anywhere. We are going to be here at all cost, at all time. We are just gonna be here for all of you people, and we are gonna increase a lot of those things. Like for example, not the same strategy. Whatever we feel like it is performing better than the other one. Like for example, I was doing the levels. Like I used to create levels in the market. I used to have like support level, resistance level, identifying the key levels in the market. It helps you to understand whether the market is going to go in and, like, let's say the upward direction or in and let's say the downward direction. It helps you to make an understanding of what kind of position are you going to take. Are you going to take the buy side or are you going to take the sell side? This is very crucial point for all of those people, because that is the first step, what they think. But no, the first step is evaluating the market. How is it performing? What kind of trend is in the market? Where is the majority of momentum holding in the market and where is the minority one? Because seriously, you don't want to be in the minority. You want to stay with the majority of the people, because majority of the people are the one who is going to take the market in whatever respective trend they are supporting. Either in the upside, that is uptrend, or either in the downside, that is a downtrend. Just a second, guys. Just a second. I lost the connection over here. Alright, we are back. So that's why I was telling you, like, understanding the market is a first step you need to have. For that, you need to understand the candles. You need to understand the chart patterns. You need to understand the key levels. Yes, I'm not saying that the key level doesn't work. Key level works, but there are other things as well in the market who have, maybe other people have like calculated, they have done some research, experiments and all those things, and they have came out with one product, one concept which they call as a smart money concept. It helps you to track on those institutional people. What is institutional people? The people who are not trading with a very small minimal amount. Even 100 crore is a minimal amount for the institutional people. If you want to just know who are those institutional people, you can just go and search the top people who are having the majority of Bitcoin. You will find out that the BlackRock is it's the is used for someone which is like just one and only. BlackRock is one and the only, that the biggest, greatest, whatever adjective you want to put in front of that. BlackRock and handles the finance, not just for the world, but for the world GDP people. Now, what is world GDP people? World GDP people is basically, for example, if India has a GDP, there are 4 to 5 people who are running this GDP. Mukesh Ambani, Adani, Tata, and HCL tech inventor, like HCL owner. So these are the company which is worth more than like some billions. So if we have that kind of value in this country, then we are having a GDP. Like that complete evaluation will be an average of the Indian GDP. Same like that, the BlackRock handles the world's biggest GDP people's population. And he is been buying the Bitcoin like crazy. If you just go and search, you will find. I'm not speaking on like something like I'm speaking without any facts or something like that. No, I'm not speaking without any facts. Okay, I am speaking here with straight out of facts. I'm speaking with the things they have shown. They are the things they have mentioned in their financial reports, quarterly reports, and every of those things. BlackRock CEO, US government, and there are 2 to 3 more people who I just don't remember the name by, but they are buying cryptocurrency like crazy. Like it's like the news which made me a lot think in this week, like what is going to happen with the gold. Why? Because US government has taken a stance where they are actually trying to sell the gold reserve to buy cryptocurrency. Now gold is supposed to be the most safest thing, like that value cannot drop. It is one of those metals in the earth which value won't drop, and it will, like, eventually in that, when the time moves forward, the price will move upward. It is one of those, like you have heard, like people like, I don't invest in stock and all those things. I just invest in gold. I buy gold and I keep it because I know it is going to give me a return, and which is a true fact as well. But then why US government is selling the gold reserve just to buy what? A Bitcoin, a coin which is not even there. It's not physical coin. It is an virtual coin, just in a digits, for example, or just on a server. Server gone, coins gone. It's the simple thing. Like, for example, if I want if I have some data on the laptop, what I'm gonna do, and I just don't want any people to have this data, and I'm one of those villainous people who don't want to have this to anyone. If not me, then not anyone. I just pour the water on the laptop. Laptop crashes, the whole data crashes. Nobody can get it. Not me, not anybody. So cryptocurrency is one of that thing which is just on server. Then why we are having this much, giving this much importance to a coin which doesn't even exist in the physical world? It's just on the digital servers. It's just on the digital somewhere in the digital. I just don't even know what kind of place should I mention to call it. So if the biggest people, like, we can't reach that level. Trust me, if you are not the son of some like king, you are not sitting on some generational wealth, if you are not Ambani's son, then it is probably not even possible to touch the wealth they are having, the wealth they are sitting on. Until and unless if you are Ambani's son, maybe there is a chance, and that too very less chance. I say why there is a chance, because he has a very good jump start. We don't have that jump start. We have to start from the scratch, which is clearly like not impossible. Maybe my generation can have an opportunity, but still I don't. That is a pure fact what I'm speaking of. So when you look at this thing, like the people who are having the crazy money, rather than investing in the gold, because gold is not I won't say like gold is getting empty, so they are not buying it. Gold is there is still a lot of amount of gold in this earth. There are still those gold which is not even dug out of the earth. So if they are not investing in those kind of thing, which is a physical thing, and which we always, from the very starting of a time, never ever once believed that it can have, like, we can just like sell gold for buying something which is question mark to us. But there is also one thing, at a starting period of a time, everything has conviction and there is no convenient in it. Now what is conviction and what is convenient? Conviction in which, like, it's very hard to believe. It's like, I cannot see it, I cannot feel it, I cannot have it. Server gone, my coin gone, everything gone. I'm at a very risky place. But at the same point, why there is no convenient as well? Because the price it is right now, like 102,904 current time price I'm telling you about. So the price it is right now, it makes it very hard for the beginners to buy it. But then again, same, they have gave you the leverage in which you can take a leverage from the brokers or any of those things. Wherever, like, leverage is basically like, it's not like free money or something. Some money is having trust on you that he is okay, like, if you want to have my money, I will give you my money, but I will take my share as well, and I will also have some profit in it. If you lose, I will get my money. That is not, he is not gonna go on the loss. It's you who is gonna get lost. He will just withdraw his money or something like that. It's you who is gonna get lost. But at the same point, they have given one opportunity for all of you people, that with this help of one thing, everybody comes at a equal place. Nobody is here. Everybody is at equal place, where everybody has an equal chance. Some people can use their own money. Some people can take leverage. But for example, a person who is having the whole wealth and he doesn't know how to trading, and a person who doesn't have that much money but is taking leverage, but he has the understanding of the market, the mentality of a trader, the better psychology to trade in, have the proper risk management and every of those things, trust me, this will be eventually be in the upper state, and this will be same in the same that stage if it doesn't have an understanding of the market. So why I'm telling you this, because I'm just want to let you know that we all, by the leverage system, by the margin profit, we come to an equal level. There is nothing like I have to save for maybe 5 years so that I can invest in the crypto. No, you can start it tomorrow. You can buy tomorrow. You can start it today. But until and unless you don't have a proper understanding of the market, I suggest you don't. And why all this, like I was telling you about the institutional people, the big companies, even the pharmaceutical company. There are, if you just go and search, there is Meta Planet, Metaspace. There are those 2 to 3 company which I don't remember the name of properly, but there are 2 to 3 more pharmaceutical company as well who is trying to make their investment in the Bitcoin, and that too not in just like 1, 2, 3. No, more than 100,000. They are planning. They have a yearly plan that they, at the end of 2025, they need more than 1,000, more than 2,000, more than 3,000 worth of Bitcoin. US is right now sitting on more than 2 lakh of Bitcoin. 2 lakh. One Bitcoin is $102,901 dollars. Dollars is one of the most expensive currency in the whole world. One of them, I'm not saying the most, one of the most expensive currency. And even in that, it's a 6-digit worth for one coin, and they are sitting on 2 lakh coins. Just imagine why you don't ask the question why we are just having this blind phase, like we just don't want to enter in that world, we just don't want to see it, we just don't want to hear about it, we just don't. But why? I ask why. If those people are doing, obviously they have something to do with it, because we have seen one thing, like only a joker is the thing which he does, which you don't know what he will do. He just tried to make a fun of him. But those people who are sitting on this like world GDP, they are doing every of their step precisely calculated. What they want to do, how they want to do, and when they want to do. So if they are moving forward to the like buying cryptos, currency, specifically Bitcoin, like crazy, why I ask? Because they can see worth in it. Maybe in few times, it's my personal opinion. I'm not saying that it can be the true, it cannot be true or something like that. It's just my personal opinion. I feel like if US government is selling the gold reserve just to buy the Bitcoin, maybe they have seen one thing, that the gold may lose value in the future. And I'm not saying the future as in like 1, 2, 3 year or 5 year. Government don't think about this penny things. Penny for them, like 10 years is also penny year, like very small amount to look at. They are planning the far most future. They are planning for the generation to the generation to the generation to the generation to the generation, because they want to sustain over here. They just don't want to live over here. They want to make this finance, earth, everything, in every aspect. I'm talking about only finance, but government thinks about every aspect. May it be the finance, may it be agriculture, may it be industrialization, maybe blah blah blah, XYZ, 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 XYZ. They think in every of this aspect in the far most future, and we think in the present, which is like, I'm not saying that we should not think in present, but for some moment you also have to think about why they are doing it, why their every move is including adding a pile stock. Okay, for example, right now if you see there are very less use of a Bitcoin, very less transaction, one. And other than that, and that too not just normal day-to-day transaction. For normal day-to-day transaction, we use what? We use our currencies, our bank accounts, our UPIs. Like foreign people may not know about UPI, but we have that thing. We just open our phone, scan and play. They have Apple Pay and all those things. Their card is there, but they don't have the understanding of UPI. But we have all those things. Then why is there a need of making a stockpile of Bitcoin? And that to just Bitcoin in a majority. Other are still yet to come, but why mostly Bitcoin? That is my question. Maybe there is something epic is gonna happen in the far most future where we should look actually at. If you want to, like, they have this thing, like every middle class, every rich people, every poor people, they have one thing in very common. What is that one thing? They want to earn money that much that their generation can sustain. That the generation don't have to face those things which they are facing right now. That is one thing for every of those people in common. A poor doesn't want that the people who are born, like their daughter's daughter, blah 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 blah, XY generation, they should sustain in their life. They should sustain in this world, rather than living the same life which they are living the poor life. And same goes for the middle class. Middle class want to earn this much that they can be maybe touch the like the average rich, the below average rich people or the average rich people or something. And rich people are trying to be millionaires, billionaires or something. They just don't want any generation to work. For example, like just to open a business, just to give just to give an employment to his son. Mukesh Ambani opened a complete company out of scratch. Out of scratch, bro. Out of scratch, he opened a company just to give an employment to his son. And that to not just any other company. And I'm not saying that there were no competitive. There were huge and like very extreme level competitors out there in that specific industry which he opened. I'm talking about the network in the India. The network provider. We had Vodafone, we had Idea, we had Docomo, we had Airtel, we had so many, and Airtel was actually doing great compared to the Jio. It was actually doing great. He was like continuously upgrading his network provider to network coverage. That so even we are in the most damn situation, like maybe in the jungle, maybe there, maybe somewhere, still we get the network, still we get the complete internet and everything. And we were facing that the village don't have that much good network quality. He improved that as well. So it's not like there was something like network providers in the India were actually not doing good. They were doing great. But he made a whole company out of nowhere, that too in the COVID time. And have anybody of those people thought one thing, just one thing, that at a time of COVID, that company came. And I'm not saying that after COVID, before COVID it was also there. I'm not saying regarding that, but at a time of COVID, he just distributed the free net. That is a marketing strategy. I'm not denying it that it is not a marketing strategy, but is it really just a marketing? Like I'm accepting that it is a marketing strategy, but other than that, at the time of COVID, we also had this one thing, the demonetization thing and every of those things. And we had like everybody is trying to make their black into white. What is the biggest thing to make a black into white is actually by giving all the black money to all those people, just like buy, can't even imagine, billions. 2.2 billions. What is the current population of Earth? India. Let me just check. 1.1.4 billion. Okay, current, and that too is 2024. Still, it's fine. It's fine. I'm okay with 2024 data. So 1.4 billion people. Out of it, let's say ki like 40. Let's say ki 41. I will cut. Like I will only have 1 billion. 41 may not be having net and every of those things. But trust me, after him giving the free net, everybody was having. Even the people who had the keypad phones, they bought the smartphone just because the net is free. So all is black, with all is black money, maybe. And this is my personal opinion, okay? This is not something that I am straying from the facts. The things which I say from the facts, I will say that this is from the facts. But things which is just my brain overthinking, this is my brain thought, this is my personal opinion, I will just straight out forward tell you. He bought, with the black money, he bought 1 billion people's net. That too not for just like what, 1 month, 2 months? No, for a year. For a year, he bought 1 billion people's net free, unlimited, as much as you want to use, as much as you want to use, and every of those things. And that was a very good, actually, a marketing strategy to destroy your, like, the competitors. That is one of the best. Give it free. Who doesn't want in this world something to be free? Who doesn't want it? Billion strategy. So, if you are one of, see, again, like I told you, I have those branches in my head, and from one branch to another branch to another branch. I don't know where I will end when I'm talking. But yes, I was speaking about like the whole world is right now going after the Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, because they can see the worth, they can see the potential in this digital currency. I don't know how, even I am surprised. Okay, I am same like you, but it is happening. If the biggest company in this whole world, if the richest people, if the wealthiest people in the whole world are going after Bitcoin, even the US government who is selling the gold reserve just to buy what, Bitcoin, then actually there might be something bigger which is happening in the back of the hand. I included too many hands, okay? The back of the hand, because that's how a government works. A government will never, it's like a government is like a magician. It will tell you something and he's doing something in the behind which we never know about, which we can't ask about and we can't even know about. It's like everything is control command. Like wherever is a power, there is like you have a complete control. For example, if you just like, if you are in a house, and in a house everybody has that one person who has a control over his family, maybe father, maybe mother. So he decides everything what you want to do. I'm not saying that there won't be rebellious kids. I am one of those. I'm a rebellious kid, but at the same point he has control. That is the thing which you have to accept. Even if you can't help it, you doing rebellion is not a thing, but control is there. If you transfer that control to you, then okay, and you will be doing the same exact thing what he was doing. He is also having control, so you will try to make the house in whatever way. I'm not saying that only in the good way, bad way, in whatever way you like. That is the thing of the power. So in the government, when they have a power, they have this power to do anything, hide thing, protect it, destroy it, never tell you, do some experiments behind it, launch some attacks, launch some this, launch that, blah 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 blah. They have the full control and you don't have. You are just an audience who are watching it happen, nothing else. And that's a like fact. So if they are doing something which they actually see, if you buy a Bitcoin, you cannot hide it that you cannot buy, because it is on the blockchain system. It cannot be hidden. It cannot be edited. It cannot be hacked. It cannot be done anything. It is on a blockchain system. You will be tracked. That is how like all the hackers in the Bitcoin and blah blah blah. They're not hacking the blockchain system. They're hacking the people's account and then taking the money, or maybe they're doing the phishing. Phishing is basically luring the customers into their trap and then getting the whatever XYZ amount of Bitcoin or whatever they want in that thing. Okay, so they're hacking the account, not the blockchain. So if everything, the whole cryptocurrency is on the like Web3, that is a blockchain system, then they have to show, and they are showing it, that they are buying the tremendous good amount of, just a second. Yeah, they are saying that they are buying the tremendous good amount of Bitcoin. One second. So we should as well, because I think, and I don't know, it's just like the instinct says it. Instinct says that maybe the gold price may fall. Not right now, not in 10 years, not in 20, not in 50 as well, but maybe very, like, according to the farmer's future, yes. According to the farmer's future, the Bitcoin can be the revolutionizing thing for the finance sector. Yes. Maybe the notes we carry in our pocket won't have any value. Yes. I believe that. That's why I suggest each and everybody, I feel like, rather than just like getting motivated by some of the people on the social media, like there is a profit, there is this thing, there is that thing on the Bitcoin, it will give you 20% return, 100% return, 30, 40, double your money, triple your money, blah 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 thing. I'm not saying those are not true, those are true, but with a specific guidance only. Any random person cannot enter in the Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency and have the double amount, triple amount, 4-time amount. It requires the understanding of the market. It is not like just you went to a lottery store, you bought one lottery and you are just waiting like when my jackpot will happen. That is not happening. For that, you have to actually understand the market so that you can make it double, triple or something. I'm not saying that the market doesn't give you an opportunity. Market gives you an opportunity, but it is up to you. If it's like, I will say it's a skill. It's a skill. Like, if I have to tell you, like in casino, there is one game called blackjack. Okay. Blackjack has two ways of playing. One, not knowing what is blackjack, just understanding the game and playing it, and there is a chance that you will win and there is a chance that you will not win. Same way that you don't understand the market and there is a chance that you can double your money, triple your money, 4-time your money, or there is a chance you will lose every of those things. Same way. But there is another way to play a blackjack. Now what is that? Blackjack is a well calculated mathematics game. You will say it's a card trick, it's a card game, but it is a calculated card game. A person who knows how to exactly play a blackjack knows it can be, you can win every time, whenever you want, if you know how to read a card, if you know the maths behind the card, like they have to do something with the 21 or something, 21 blackjack or something. Even I don't know, but I'm telling you that I have seen the blackjack being played by two different styles. One doesn't know, just playing as a game, and one who is actually calculating every of those things in his head, so he knows what is the next card gonna come and how and which move I have to make to be like to win. So same thing happens in the market. There are two ways. Either don't understand the market, put your money blindly and just forget it about for 1 to 2 years. Maybe it will give you return, maybe it won't give you return. But the other way, understand the market, understand the movements of the market, understand the momentum of the market, understand the trend of the market, understand the volume, volatility and everything, liquidity of the market cap, how many inflows is coming, how many outflows is going, how many people are having profit, how many people are not having profit, where are these institutional people investing, because we have to track those people. Why? Because those people are tracking not on just like random things, they are tracking and they are investing in those things which they believe it is going to be profitable. Have you seen Mukesh Ambani's one investment, one business which is not well calculated or which is just there and is having a loss? This big institutional people, they don't make like spontaneous answers, spontaneous mistakes, spontaneous anything. They are well calculated people. They know exactly what they have to do, why they have to do, and when they have to do. Okay. So if those people are doing some movements in any of those market, in any of those, like let's say Bitcoin, Ethereum, any stock, any this, blah, blah, XYZ, we have to track their movements because they are the one who is actually knowing what is better for the future and what is not better for the future. So I want to tell you all, everybody, that this channel can make you understand the market understanding, can make you understand, like I can make you understand how to read a complete market, so that you will know when the institutional people are taking a trade, when they are not taking a trade, and all those things. I will tell you one thing about the institutional people, what they actually do, and why there is a liquidity graph, why there is some kind of like ununderstandable, like like we cannot understand that moment, like why it happened, how it happened, why this is happening, who is doing it, we don't know it. I will make you explain. For example, let's say, just for example, this one big candle, if we just focus on this one big candle, right now we are watching the 5 minute. I know in 5 minute a big candle can form, that is not a big issue in the 5 minute, but let's just let's just go in the bigger time frame, because in the bigger time frame you actually know which is the institutional people and which is not the institutional people. Let's go for 1 hour. Okay. So for matter of the fact, for just telling you about one thing, you all people know one thing for very sure, that small candles is retailers, us. We don't have worth in the market. We cannot move the market in the way the big players can move, because they are having that amount of money where one candle can shift, like it can, like they have that amount of money which they can shift from 73 to $200 in one candle. They have that amount of money, but they don't do it in that. Why? Because they know one thing for very sure, that the market should not be an abnormal. Even though whenever they enter, we can notice that something abnormal happened in the market, but at the same point they try to be little realistic. Hi Yash beta. Hello Sangeeta, thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for coming on this live stream. I really appreciate you, and stay connected for all this market understanding. If you are interested in knowing how the market actually works and how I can find the better results of your trade, either it is in a buy side, sell side, any of those sides, and you want to have the maximum amount of profit with the less amount of risk, trust me, you are in the right exactly place, where I'm gonna tell you about the market understanding, how to understand the market, what actually happens in the market, who are manipulating the market, who are not manipulating the market, where we stand, how we stand, what we can do, what we cannot do, what we can see, what we cannot see. Every questions will be answered over here. Okay, so stay connected. Thank you so much for joining this live streams and every of those things. Thank you so much. So like I was telling you all people, like regarding this is one abnormal movement. We have seen, like I will tell you what is abnormal and what is not abnormal movement. For example, let's go path. What is this? This is a very organic uptrend, where we can see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher rise is been made, which is a very good example of telling you that this is an organic uptrend, where you can clearly see there is no sudden movements, there is no sudden fall. This is exactly how a book tells us, according to a book knowledge. This is exactly how a market should move upside. This is exactly how they should move upside. Okay, just a second guys, just a second. 1 second. So this is a very organic way of the market moving up. And similarly, if you have to do opposite, you will know, okay, like if I just make this arrow right here and remove this arrow over here, this is from where market start making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and this is going down. Okay, cool. Uptrend, downtrend. Now there is nothing abnormal in those trends. Now I will show you what is abnormal. The normal trend first, which is going and suddenly up, sudden down, sudden up, sudden down, then again normal. Maybe a downtrend starts from here. Maybe again sudden up, sudden down, sudden up, sudden down. Now, doesn't even it look abnormal? Exactly, it looks abnormal. Where we don't know about Samantha. Hello, Yash. Hello, Samantha. Thank you so much for joining this live stream, and please stay connected till the last of this series, last of this live stream, so that you will have the better understanding of the market and how it actually moves and into those things. How is the weather there? It is hot. It is hot. The way is hot. The way is very, very hot. The way is that hot that it's like it's not tolerable. It's like in India, highest can reach is what, 50, 55. The normal over here is 55. It can reach more. It is that hot. But one thing is good, like every of those buildings, offices, house, and every of those things are tight air ducted. There is no heat inside the places, but when you go outside, you can feel that wind, that hot wind passing through. So this is the abnormal movement. Okay, this is where this is where the retailers are actually there, and this is the abnormal movement is done by the institutional ITC people, institutional candle. This is the institutional candle. If I use understand this in the way of the like candle rather than watching the lines, if you understand in the candles, this is how it will look. A big candle makes the big upward line, a big downward movement will make the big downward line. So this is basically the candles of those institutional people. Now why they look abnormal? Any people have given a thought to it that why it looks abnormal? I will tell you. For example, this is a candle of a retailer. This is candle worth of, let's say, more than 1 lakh to 5 lakh people invested a total amount of, let's say, maybe 100 crore, 100 CR, small candle. You can see it? Good. Now, this is the big candle made by maybe 1 to 3 person or company. This candle's price worth, the like amount like taken for the capital. For example, whenever we take a trade, we decide what amount we have to pick. Like I want to invest $7,000, I want to invest $10,000, and blah blah blah. This is, for example, in the representation of INR 100 crore in the sum up of 1 lakh to 5 lakh retailers. If you just grab their money, total it, add it up, it can become, and that 200 crore is, I'm saying, a lot. It is not that much even. Okay, it will less than, maybe it will range in 50 to 60 crore or something, but still, let's take the max. I'm saying, let's take the max. Now this one candle, which you can see, the big candle, big candle. Let me just have the other, this one big candle, which you can see right here. This one candle is worth of more than 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 crore. One candle. This one candle made by retailers, 1 lakh to 5 lakh retailers adding up their capital, adding up their investment amount, maybe 50 to 60 crore. This one candle may be of 1 to 3. Sometimes it is basically 1, because this institutional people, they don't have this phone call, okay, bro, I'm gonna buy today BTC. You also buy, will shake the market. No, they don't work like this. Okay, they don't work like that. They buy whenever they want to buy. They buy whenever they don't want. Like, they don't do whenever they don't want to do. They are, like I said, they are calculated people. But just for giving you example, it can be by 1 to 3 people or company buying together, worth amount 1000, 2000, 3000, and there is no limit to it. There is no limit. This is the minimum. Max, so I even don't know what kind of amount they can put. That kind of amount or something which we never ever have understanding of. We never saw that money. We even don't even know how many zeros to put behind that money. That kind of money. Okay. So this is a difference why the market has this abnormal candles, because of the abnormal money. We are not dealing with the small money here to have this small candle. We are dealing with the big money here to have a big candle. So whenever this big candle comes, the market has this, like, for example, I will tell you what it happens is, if I have to give you the best example, whenever you have went to your grandparents, grandma's house, you know one thing, that the richest people is gonna give you the richest money, biggest money. For example, if your mother's father, mother's brother, okay, mother's brother is big, he's having good money and every other thing, and one is having not good money. So that big guy who is having good money is, for example, consider him a big player, and the small guy who is not having that much money, consider him like a retailer. Now whenever you go for a Diwali thing or something, or whenever you visit them, the mama will try to give you one specific amount. For example, that big guy who is earning big will try to give him, let's say, 10,000 or whatever he asks. For example, if he asks you like, I need this, I need that, he will try to give it, provide it, because he have that amount of money. So whenever there is a happiness that I know this guy can give me a lot of money, he can give me up to 10,000, and the other one can maybe give me 500, maybe 1,000, not beyond that. So this is exactly happens in the market. Whenever the big player enters in the market, people know that he is gonna leave the money behind. He's just not going it by the charity, but it is us to understand whenever big player enter, we have to take a trade. But the only thing is, which becomes hard to understand, is we don't know which side to take a trade, because they have their manipulation tricks as well. Like, they will give you the big green candle upward, showing that there is so much momentum for upside, but at the same point they will take the whole momentum with one candle itself, because like I told you, for them it's a minimum amount they are spending, tricking you in making the market grab liquidity from you, so that market can also earn money from all of you people, from all of your tricks. It's a basically trap they provide you. Okay, now also understand one thing, the momentum of that one candle is this amount, and I told you this is a very minimum amount. I will remove everything. That is a minimum amount, 1,000 to 5,000 CR, one candle minimum. Why we are having those moments in which I will show you, wait, in which the market moving suddenly up and suddenly down, creating what? Major swings, you understand, whenever there is a major uptrend and major downfall, like whatever price given to the market is also the price which is taken from the market. You understand this point? Whatever price given to the market is also that amount of price is taken from the market, so that we have these major swings by the big players who are giving the money, taking the money, giving the money, like giving money in like what, like basically making the big red candle, and at the same point making the big making the big red candle at the same point, which makes us confused why they are doing it. I will tell you why at the same point. when this thing is happening. Market suddenly went up. Now you try to sustain it at some point. Sustain. And why we say that it will come to its original demand zone? We created the demand zone, right? You remember? Like I always create the demand zone, supply zone. Why I do that? Because I will tell you the reason behind it. Whenever a big green candle is there. This is a green candle. I will just shift it to the green for right now. Green. Okay. Whenever there is this movement, a sudden big green candle came. Market tries to sustain at this point a little bit. The retailers are entering maybe for the buy side, maybe for the sell side, and maybe for this. But eventually we draw this thing. Rather than most of the smart people I'm telling you about, those who understand the market. Rajdarshan life, finally I'm here. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining this live stream for the GZBit and the ZBit platform, and welcome. Meme coin, hello meme coin, hello. Welcome to the live stream. I'm explaining you regarding how better you can understand the market, and I'm telling you I always tell you that demand zone is there, supply zone is there, but I never told you the reason behind it. Now I'm making you understand the reasons as well, so it will be very clear for you. So it won't be just like random thing for you, like why there is a box, why there is that, and blah 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 things. Why there is a box, why there is a zone, everything I will make you understand in this live stream. Why actually we have demand zone, why actually we have supply zone, and why they work so accurately. Why every time whenever the market tries to touch, no live trading today, we will do the live trading, but before that let's just understand the market in a little bit, because I just don't do live trading. I actually also have this thing, like I make you understand about the market. Whatever new I understand, I will explain you the same thing. Okay. Before that, I realized one thing, that I'm making the supply zone, demand zone for all of you people, but I never told you why we make them. I told you that a big player entered over here, but why there is this movement, which I was explaining right now. Like whenever you see a green candle, right? Market, good momentum of the upside market get. All the retailers over here, some people are gathering the green side, like which is market will go up. But then for the smart people who knows, understand markets, understand the institutional people, understand the big player, they know one thing very specifically, that they are manipulator. They want you to believe it, but at the same point they are gonna do this. Basically, who cares, you speak anything, I'll watch. Why? Fine. So this big player, whenever they make move, they know one thing for very sure, that they have to invest in the market. But they know one thing, if for example they have X, Y, Z amount, maybe dollar, maybe other currency, whatever, XYZ currency, they don't invest 100% at one point. They will wait. In that wait, what they do is, they will make one big candle, a big surge upside or a big surge downside, and then they will wait for the people to enter in the market. Now what you are doing, basically you are getting in front of the train. There is a strong moving force train coming at you, and you are just entering in front of them. Right now here, your decision makes lots of heart. Thank you so much. So they don't invest the 100% amount, and the people who are entering over this point, they know one thing for very sure, that they are getting in front of the train. Now who will be get killed, who will be get eaten in front of the shark, are those people who don't know which movement they are gonna make. And to be very, very honest, nobody knows which movement they are gonna make. It's just your one instinct. It's just your one understanding. It's just your belief which is gonna make you win in this position. They know one thing for very specific, which I'm not saying most of the time happens, because nothing repeats 100% in this market. 80% of time it may repeat, 20% of time it may not repeat. Okay, mostly 80% of time what repeats is whenever these people are entering, a lot of people think like it is gonna go upside because the momentum is upside, and the market comes down. Why the market comes down? Because like I told you, this XYZ amount is that big that they cannot invest 100% at one single trade. They cannot. It's like completely impossible for them to invest that big amount, because that can make, like, have you seen the crashes? The market crashes, the market have this, the market have that, and blah blah. Just imagine it in the opposite way. The market can go up in that way. Okay, so they will do what? They will divide their investment. They will divide this XYZ amount. They will divide this XYZ amount into 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe I don't know how many of the trades. One trade will have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So total worth of 4,000 crore they are investing, which they cannot invest in one go, but they will divide it. And 1,000 is just example, like having the minimal amount to invest. It may be 2, sums up to 8,000 crore, maybe. So they divide it. So in that divide, what happens is, one time the market was going up, big candle came, first trade executed, first 1,000 crore invested inside the market. Now from here, retailers entered, making the market go down. They have their own ways to make the market go down as well. In this, they have two situations which is happening. First, giving the market liquidity. And I have so bad handwriting. Okay, I will just write market liquidity. In this, two advantages happen. One, giving the market liquidity for the majority of people who are enter for the upside because they saw strong momentum over here. Dude, I thought 100% market repeats its trend. No, it doesn't, and I will give you the real proof as well. Let me just explain you the concept, and then I will take you to the real chart in which I will tell you this is the situation, this is that situation, this is that situation. So you will understand completely. Okay. Right now, let's understand in the dramatic, like in a diagram way, because in the market going, finding and blah blah thing, first we will understand in the diagrams, and then I will for sure will explain you what is so stupid of me. Yeah, so stupid of you, Pinky. So in this way, what is happening is two advantages the big players are giving to the market. One, liquidity. Market is grabbing liquidity. Liquidity is basically what? All the people entered for the buy side, the market went down, the stop loss got hit. Market got liquidity, market got money from those losses of, I don't know, maybe lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh. All of us are stupid. Not me. I'm not stupid. So this is the first advantage the market gave, right? Other advantage. After, you will notice one thing for very specifically, after a big player entered, then certain uncertainty in the market is there. Why uncertainty? Because whenever a big player enters, I told you the smart money concept is not a very hidden concept. It is known for the complete world. Anybody can know it. So they know how to track these people. They know that big candles are those people and blah blah blah. In that, what happens is actually, whenever this big player enters, now the whole people who are having the organic thing, they were watching the organic uptrend. Yes, so it is a complete uptrend. I will just wait for the market to do the retracement, and from there I will buy. That's it. Simple. But whenever a big player comes, it makes an uncertainty. Why? because we can never guess the move of the big player, when it will go for tremendous strong buy position or when it will go tremendous sell position, or even do the mixture of making a major swings where the buying pressure, selling pressure, buying pressure, selling pressure, not in a small range, big range, like market moving from 90 to 102 in one go and falling in one go, coming back in one go, falling in one go. In this, what happens? They creates an uncertainty in the market. Is someone having a back pain or what you wrote in screen? It is. It's like, it kind of looks like it is a person. This is a person. This is his eye. He's crying. This is his leg. This is his back. He is having, this is his hand. Damn bro, it actually looks like a person is having a back pain. Wow, I am such an artist, bro. Like, without even having a mind, I just created a person who is having a back pain. Damn. A face, body, leg, crying for this, having, and why, where is hand going? Damn, bro. Oh, chill. Why his hand is going there? There is nothing there. Why your hand is going there? And why it's coming out and there is something over here, something. Damn bro, and this can be a binoculars kind of shits where people are watching his ass. Damn. I created it. Okay, I'll just delete everything. Nothing is there. So, I was saying something which I forgot. I'll remember. La 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 la. What was it? Yeah, major swings. Like, it is falling from the major situations, from the very least. Don't explain, for God's sake. Yes, I stopped. I deleted. Done. Deleted. I won't explain. So, major swings. Major swing is like, for example, there is one price ranging from 90 to 104. This is the major swings. Overall, it looks like a sideways market, but actually a strong buying position you can see, a strong selling position can you see, and that too in a very quick motion. 1 hour buying position, 1 hour selling, 1 hour buying. क्या विषय था? विषय कुछ ही नहीं था. अनजाने में कुछ गलत सलत बना दिया था मैंने, अनजाने में. So that is the sideways market. So that's why whenever big player enters, there is an uncertainty in the market where they don't know what is going to happen. Because half of the people is thinking that something, did I missed something? No, you didn't miss anything. I was just explaining people how to understand the market in a most accurate way. Why there are certain movements which I will show you in the real chart as well, but before that I am just explaining you in a diagrammatical way why there are such movement, what is the reason behind it, why it happens, and every of those things. Okay, so these are the uncertainty market gives. Two options. In uncertainty, there are high chances of people doing the mistakes, people doing the losses in the market. First, it gave the liquidity in the market. Second, it made the market happen an uncertainty where the market actually earns the maximum amount of money. Okay. So, what is the benefit of the big player? Now, let's hear about the benefit, and which will show you the chart pattern. Big candle came. In organic way, it will come down in that one specific range. Okay. You missed his awful drawing. Yeah. In that one specific, this is a demand zone of R. Okay. In that demand zone, the market will again come and again the same price surge will happen. The same movement at exactly same point, like a big candle here, a big candle here at exactly that zone. Why? Like I told you, this was his first investment, the first 100 crore. At the same price, whenever the market came, second investment, the second 100 crore. Again for a little while, not in a very small timing. Again for a little while, it will leave the market to its decision, like do whatever you feel like to do. I again tricked you. Again the market maybe fall, come to that specific zone. Again from there, third investment, the another 100 crore there. In this way, the big players actually invest. They don't invest in one single go. They invest actually in a different one, two, maybe again when the demand will come, the market comes at demand zone, again from there the third one, fourth one or something. Okay, I have created another drawing. Let's decipher my drawing. What does my drawing look like? What is happening in this drawing? And every of those things. Okay, just let me just see overall. Okay. There are too many things which I can see, but I cannot picturize everything in one story. I want to picturize everything in one story. Okay, I got it. I'll make it. Okay, I'll make it. Okay, this is and this is okay. What can be this? I will tell you in the ending. Okay, let me just make every story and then I will tell you the whole story. Okay. Okay, so my drawing says this is a plane about to hit this building. There are 1,000 people in it and they are screaming. There is people on that floor. There is people over here, people over here, people over here. They have one in the common ground. Okay, after that, when the people were actually making out over here, from that there are the people who throw their plane over here. Okay, they throw the plane. There are other people. This is a guy, like a god kind of guy, who told them to crash this building, but they crashed the wrong building. This building people saw this building getting crashed by the plane. They made a line to the another thing. From there, with their bike, they sat and they went. And from there, they did that Chinese zigzag thing, and they came down. Recently rushed very, very fast. They rush over here. They stand over here. They created the video and they went. That's my whole story. This is 9/11. Nice. So you saw in what way they actually invest. Now I'm gonna show you the reality. And why I tell you that only 80% of the time the market actually works. Like 80% of the time the things repeat and all those things. I will give you example for those things as well. Okay. Let's first make the market little small. Okay. So first biggest fraud. Market created a demand zone because the big candle entered. A lot of people thought, you can clearly see a lot of red candles are there, which knew that again the market will try to touch this zone and then again shoot up. But it didn't happen, again shoot up. Same thing happened over here. Majority of people, you can clearly see, is a red candle. They thought that again the market will try to come on a demand zone and then rush up. Didn't happen, straight went up. Another time over here, again there are red people. They thought that this will be, now it will happen. Now they are tricking. Again people try to wait market to come up. They saw majority, again the market went up. From here they decided that all the strength, all the money now we have is gone. Now we will wait for market to do some movements. Here what they try to do is just grab liquidity from the whole market, making what? First the sideways market, leaving the market to the retailers. After that created the major swings up movement. Here you can see a big candle. Okay, you cannot see it, I will make you see it. You can see big candle over here. This is R. Okay, in R, if there is a big candle in R, that is the retailer, like big player entered. So big candle over here, people thought that it is gonna be that thing, like where the people, like we are gonna have too much of, like again a rally toward up, but it didn't happen. Then lot of down. Retailers, they waited retailers to enter this much amount. Straight down, grabbed all those liquidity. Obviously people, I will remove obviously people might have saw this as a zone. They made their SL somewhere here. The market shifted down from all those people and they took the liquidity from the market. From there, from that exact zone, the market went up, but again came down, went up, left to all those people now. Okay, like now retailers will have this uncertainties. That's why we are having the major swings. These are major swings. Coming down, coming down soon, coming down fast, coming down soon, coming down. Like you can clearly see the shifting from the price 101 to 105. That is almost $4,000 shifting from the market. Major swings. And then now we are not having a major swings. Now we are having the normal market over here. This is how the market actually tricks you. And now I am trying to show you the original way which I showed you, like how different, at a different position they try to buy the market. Okay, for example, this is one zone they created. Okay, big player entered, they made the market go down. Big player again entered. At the same point they made an N position, like entered, fall down, from exact that demand zone, again the market went up. This is one situation. I will show you another situations as well. You don't need to worry. Okay. Wait, I need the legit big candles. Okay, this is the one thing. This is one zone. They bought, market came over here. Rather than buying here, they waited the market to do the organic movement, came down at that exactly zone, at demand zone, and from there again made then another decision to buy. I will show you again another. The rally. This is a complete rally, but this is one of that situation. Okay. Big candle entered. This is the demand zone. Rather than continuing here, they fall down and they entered again. Same situations. Okay. Same scenario. Big player entered, made the market over here, sustained little bit, fall down, came to that demand zone, again bought, again fall down, came to that demand zone, again bought. They create this N pattern. They buy, make the market go down, and they again buy. They are buying here and they are buying here, and people are getting crazy over here. Same situation, demand zone, from the place the market went up, sustained, fall down, again from that exact moment the big candles you can clearly see. This is how they invest in a part, one part over here, second part, third part. In that way they invest in the market. Cool. Okay, so I told you the reason behind the demand zone, why actually the market comes to the demand zone, why they actually come is for because the big institution people requires to make an second trade, the next trade, and all those kind of stuff. Let's understand the market. Let's create our demand and supply zone in our recent time, and then we'll start doing our live trading session. I feel it was easy to understand for all of you people, right? In the market, they say that you have to draw it, the demand zone, from the next big candles, next candle, that is the either red, either green, doesn't matter. They're high and the low you have to cover, but I generally don't cover because it gives me a big zone. I don't want a big zone. I can have a small zone. I just cover their body sometime. So let's make it a little short. This is one zone. Okay. Any better supply zone, we know the 0.5 range, 0.4 to 0.5 range is the supply zone. You can clearly see this is one of the great supply zone. From there we have seen the market has fallen, so I'm just gonna pick that thing, drag it till here. This is my supply zone, and I'm gonna make it little accurate by the time I'm shifting to the lower time frames. Okay, cool. You can clearly see how the supply zone is working for all those things. It came, fall down, came, fall down, came, fall down, came, fall down, came, made in a range, again, fall down, came back, range, fall down, fall down, fall down, fall down. So this is a very strong supply zone in the market, very strong. Like market is not able to sustain at this point right here, right now. Okay, cool. And the demand zone is also good. Like if you can just stretch this demand zone, we can clearly see. Okay, this was the demand zone actually, the better like the previous one, which is right over here from this big candle back. This is going from here straight. The market tried to come over here, market tried to come, but right now we are having a new demand zone, which is this. Okay, we can make it little accurate as well according to the candles. Cool. Okay, let's just stretch it. We have successfully identified our supply and demand zone. Now we are gonna do what? We are just gonna go and identify. See here, I can just do this. This can be more accurate, like recent time zone. I can pick recent time. This is the recent time supply, which dropped, which is not that strong, but still I can grab that zone. Cool. After that, let's shift to the lower time frame. First, let's try 45-minute. In that 45-minute, we can just do what? Corrections, like correcting our zone properly. In this we can see, and you will feel like more down you go, your candles which was supposed to be one gets divided by two because the time is dropping, so it has to close in that 45-minute and blah. So we have to get it. This can be our higher one, but I don't want it right now because market won't touch that thing right now. There are higher possibility that it will just range in this, which is happening, trying to just collecting the liquidity up from the market and every other thing. So I feel this is one of the good supplies. So I just want to make it move a little up, yeah, somewhere in that range, somewhere in that range, somewhere in that range, somewhere in that range, somewhere in that range. Good supply zone. Now let's just make it a little accurate for our demand zone, somewhere in that range, and demand zone is accurate. Okay, can I consider this as a like a big candle? Shall I not? I'm not understanding, because this can be a good demand zone as well. And because exactly at that moment it is doing the consolidation and trying to go, we'll just keep it, we'll see in the lower time frame, we'll see. Let's go to 30-minute. Okay, 30-minute, I can make it a little accurate. चलती का नाम गाड़ी. Okay, I'll just go to 15-minute. I can make it a little down, but here it is very accurate. So I'm like having the recent one. I'm giving priority to recent one. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's move to the 5 minute. In 5 minutes, we have a supply zone over here. Da 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 da. Yes, very accurate. Okay, sorry. I sometimes forget the camera is on. It will take too much time for market to reach this thing, so I think I should create same like the prior. This is a original demand, this is original supply. I should create the temporary demand and temporary supply for us to enter in the market and every of those things. Right now it is doing these major swings, but I can clearly see the supply zone. Will the market continue this swing? Like, will it happen like this, or it will shoot from here? Just put our two indicator over here so I can know where the market liquidity. Change the setting, solid. This is the place where market actually grab liquidity at first place. Okay, this is the second place, the recent ones by the major swings. I cannot ignore the fact of the supply over here. Okay, this can be the one moment from where the market actually comes down. A line of supply, a straight down supply, a primary supply. Let's draw it. Let's draw it. It's fine. Let's draw it. Let's draw it. Should I draw? Should I not draw? But it is. It is a primary supply of zone, bro. Okay. Mm, 0.5 we are sitting on. That is a good thing. High chances of market to go up from there. ठीक है. According to Fib as well, we are sitting on a golden range right now. We are sitting on a golden range of the market. Well, I cannot include everything in my chart if I have to zoom this much. What do you think, guys? What it will be? A major swing from here down, or it will go and touch our supply box and then come down? What do you think? Let's see according to that thing. We learned one thing yesterday, right? That ORB, opening range, blah blah thing. Today is 16, today is 17, I don't know, 17's first candle. First candle of 17, which will tell us about what is actually happening in the market. Okay. This is 6 till 16, 17. Okay, this is 17. We'll draw our two lines on one, another line on this. Opening range we have seen, breakout we have seen, it's for a downside. Until now, yes, the market is actually on the downside. Okay, so our market told us that it will be in a like according to the ORB strategy, the market will be in a downside. Till now it has been in downside, so that is one good thing. This is that candle, this red one, big red candle. This is a good surprise. We'll wait. We'll wait for a few confirmations. Nah. I'll just come. Just give me 1 minute, people. Watch the market for me. I will be back. Hello, I'm back. Any great movements in the market? Nope. Don't just judge by this. This is nothing. There is no strength. What are they creating over here? Yeah, like, yes. Oh, yes. If I cannot hide my drawings. If I can hide, I could have showed you all the levels. See, blue is the demand zone over here. There is a supply zone over here, which you have created very accurately, bros. Nazuk. This is good. At a time we should see 2 only, and you can clearly see it is exactly at the point where we have given it. Change of character happened over here. Change of character happened over here. You can clearly see this is one of the best indicator I feel to, if you want to understand this smart money concept but you don't know what is where and blah, just type this indicator which is free in the trading view, smart money concept by Lex Logo Algo, sorry, not logo, Algo, Lex Algo, and he will tell you about everything related to smart money, the change of character, when the change of character happened. Like right now here we could see an uptrend was going on, like this is an uptrend, and from here it changes character by going again up, change of character, change everything. Wherever you see this is EQ, equal highs, which is equilibrium high, BOS, block order supply, and every of those things you can see over here. This is good indicator. You should use this indicator. This indicator won't give you signals to buy and do, but they will actually give you, if you just go put the two things like this is, I will show you where. Show internal structure, bull struck, where is it? Yeah. Show internal order block 2. So it can give you the recent 2 only, which is the most what is required. If you just go and make it 3 4, it will give you the previous one as well, which we don't require. We want just 2. For taking the trade at one point we just need 2 things. One is demand, one is the supply. Okay, let's wait now for the market to do a movement. Okay. What do you think? What can happen? What is the situation can come up from here? It can be like this, touch this zone, or it is right now currently this is also a zone, and from here go up again, touch this, come down. What will happen? What do you think? What is the situation? See, we can see now the red candle. That's why I was not hoping to do any movement. Never buy in the between of the supply and the demand zone. Never. Either let the market come to this or either let the market come to this. Wait. Waiting is okay. Candle is moving down fast. Candle is moving down fast. Where will the candle go? Candle go, candle go. Where will the candle go? Let's figure out. Okay. We'll buy on the dip, okay? We'll buy on the dip. Somewhere around here, we'll buy. But I'm also putting my high hopes on this one because I can see a big candle came over here. And this is one of the buy zone also. But we made this and this. So let's just wait. Let's just wait. from our zone. Okay, okay, confusion, uncertainty in the market. This is that thing. Sudden up movement or sudden down movement, making the people confused what they're gonna do, how they're gonna do, and every of those things. Okay. And trust me, it will fall more. It will come to maybe this, and maybe at least this point, at least the halfway, because this is one of the big candle which you can see. I don't want this type of candle. I want trend line. Maybe somewhere around here, at least I'm hoping the market should come. If not that fall, but at least somewhere around here. See, eventually this fair value, this gap which has been here, eventually it will get filled. When is the question? I'm hoping the market will come more down. I'm hoping the market will come more down. That's why I'm not buying over here. I want to buy somewhere around here or here. Market. We always get stuck in this kind of situations where we are waiting to enter, but we cannot enter. Na 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 na. Okay. What shall we do? 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 Because until and unless the market actually comes in at least this or this position, we can't buy because that's not what a quality trade means. Like, we can never, like, nobody is ever gonna advise you to buy in a between supply and demand, because that's the most dumbest choice to make. Buy it from the start, so you can have the maximum profit, or you can have the maximum, at least you'll be safe from there. In the between you cannot be safe. You don't know whether to buy, whether to sell. That's why it has to reach at one specific moment, one specific place, one specific range. The candle is going down, but not that fast. It is moving slow, which is not what I want. I don't want a candle to move slow. Check the chart. Suddenly the volume has dropped from the candle. We saw two candles going straight up without any consent or something. Straight up we saw, and after that we are seeing that there is a still selling pressure. So buying pressure has not been built up yet. It has to go down to make a buying pressure. हमेशा हम कहाँ हैं? हमें श, 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 श. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. थोड़ा स्टूडियो. Market is gonna play game now. Trust me. It's just gonna play games now. हमेशा ला ला ला. When are we gonna break the range? Why breaking range is becoming this hard? हमेशा unnecessary thing, unnecessary thing, unnecessary thing. We came in a range. It's now it's coming down. Continuous fall. Let's wait more. Let's wait more. Let's wait more. Okay. Selling pressure, selling pressure, selling pressure, coming down, coming down. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. Psh. Rally is coming down, but very slow rally is coming down. Last two candles we can watch. Last two candles. It is 7:50. 5 minute is one candle. So that means we can watch last two candles. But I have noticed one thing, like at the time when I'm going actually, as is the time where the market actually makes a move, like a good down move, good up move. But at a time where I am here sitting, it will make this shitty move. See, this is the move which market made when I was here from let's say I was here from 5 actually. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one it makes in the sideways manner. The market goes in a sideways when I am here, but when I am about to go, the market is making a downward movement where I actually have to buy. I can create an alert and buy at this price, buy at that price, but I'll say, but I have to analyze by my eyes. I cannot just set it. What if it is gonna go for a downfall from so, but with a good strength? I cannot take a risk over here. Falling down. That's a good thing. That is falling down. It's coming to give us a moment where we can go and have and take a trade for buy side. I'm gonna enter the market. Maybe over here or maybe over here. I'm confused where to enter. Let's see where the market actually rejects, because this is also a good thing, but it didn't sustain that long. That is the thing, but this can sustain. This complete area is a zone according to the previous things. So let's just see. Let's just see. London Bridge is falling down. London Bridges. Whenever you hear this London Bridge song, you feel like it is like a lullaby, like people, like child sings it. But there is one series called Record of Ragnarok. It is actually an anime based on where humans are fighting the gods. Like God suddenly wakes up and decide that we have to eradicate, like completely vanish the humanity, like all the human race. And but then there is one Valkyrie who decides that what if we just give them an opportunity to fight. So let's just give a Royal Rumble kind of situations where every people is gathering there, and we are having one god as a representative from us, and they will have like 12 gods, 12 humans fighting each other. Whoever wins can have an upper hand of, like, maybe the humanity will carry on, not carry on, blah blah stuffs. So in that there is one human guy called a Jack the Ripper. You might have known him, some people might have not known or something, but Jack the Ripper is actually that guy. Like he was a like famous murderer in the back period of the time, where he used to kill people with scissors, with whatever he can find. It was a psychotic killer, and he used to kill mostly women. So he makes his entry with this song, London Bridge is falling down. Whenever I sing this song, I remember that guy. And he was a great fighter actually, huh? That fight was good. The animated fight. Any story, like the animation, it might not be the real story, but they tried to make it real. So in that as well, I was liking that like story of his, like he was a prostitute son, blah blah blah. But a good series, you can watch it. In India, it is actually on the Netflix. I can watch it on the Dubai Netflix, but in India Netflix it's not there because it's banned. Just because like there is also Shiva in there. Shiva is fighting human. So just because like Indian god is cannot, it won't and cannot fight the humans, so they banned it in the Netflix India. So we don't have the bad image, bro. It's anime. And he himself is crowned as god of destruction. So please, nobody will crown you a god of destruction until and unless you actually have destroyed that huge amount or something like that. So yes, you are crowned as god of destruction because you might have destroyed so much of stuffs. Like a serial killer is named serial killer when he kills several people. Like there are series of killing by that guy. So if he's a god of destruction, then he might have destroyed so much things, and he can do it again. It's not a issue there. Why you have to ban it? Okay, last candle. Last candle we are watching. A person just watched and makes a zone, supply zone, demand zone, levels in the market, nothing else. There is no such strategy that will tell you like, by tomorrow by 3 p.m. there is gonna be a big profit by 12%, 30%. There is no such strategies. Okay, you put those strategies. If you have like lucky in that period of time you are taking the trade, then it is good. Otherwise, there is no such strategy which will tell you like tomorrow it is going to happen. You just have to put your strategy, make it come to you, and then you enter in the market. Other than that, there is no such things in a market like will give you prediction regarding what is going to happen in the future. There is nothing like that. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Ouch. Okay, that's time, bro. Like 1 minute, I'll wrap it up. So all those people who are joining this every day, you might be feeling like right now there is less of the information on the live stream, but because like all the information which is there, like where it is, it's on the platform. Like we are, like I told you, like we were in a journey from beginner to the advanced. Right now we are in advanced level where we are doing the live trading. There are not many better strategy out there which is supposed to be taught or something. The one which I feel can be useful for you, I will tell you those situations. Because if you just go and search the random strategies and all those things, there are tremendous amount of those things out there in the market and all. But I will love to tell you only those which is useful, which can be logical, which can make you profits. Other than that, I don't want to tell you those kind of strategy which is there. So that's why like mostly I am doing the live trading. I'm watching the market, trying to make a move over here, trying to tell you how you watch, when you take a trade. See, I sat here for 3 hours. Did I take a trade? No. And am I regretting? No. Because if the things is not falling in your hand, you don't have to grab it by yourself with the external force. Let it fall, then you have the fruit. Other than that, if you are grabbing it, it won't be as ripe or as that. Or maybe you can get hurt as well at the same point. So thank you so much for all the people who are joined this live stream, and I will be back tomorrow at the same timing, Dubai timing 5 to 8 and India timing 6:30 to 9:30. Okay, so this is bye from your host. My name is Yash Pawar. Thank you so much. I am really glad that I am having you all of people on my live stream every day, watching here, coming here, doing trading with me. And I would really appreciate that you like, share and subscribe to our channel and make it more bigger community, so we will have more people who can learn from us. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.